Them look stupid.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Otherwise,
But-
yeah, just don't get shot, forehead. Easy. Any other questions? All right, real quick, is Bobby in here yet, or is he still... Okay, Bobby, do you have the IP and pass?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, you're in? Cool. Let me tab into the game, make sure I don't drag glitch anyone.
Are you doing your ride along now?
Silent, I accidentally drag glitched you. Can you leave and rejoin the server, and we'll start slotting when you come back. I'm sorry about that. It's just sometimes when I tab in, since I'm logged in as admin, it'll sometimes select a random character when I tab in, and then I break your
Why is it always
slot.
me though?
Because I hate you.
Don't like you.
I make up all of this just to intentionally bully you because I found out you bullied my stepsister in middle school.
None of that.
Nice.
Nice to know
Yeah.
this. I'm just the last scooper who
None
couldn't
of
figure
that.
out how to get on the server.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, does anyone want to lead the brigade of chuckleheads? We don't technically need a ground command for this op. However, okay. MacMurray, do you want a 2IC?
No.
Okay, I'll assume you deep-throating your mic was a no. Do you want a platoon medic?
Yeah, sure. If someone
Okay.
wants to do it.
All right, can I get... Well, we only have squads, so can I get an alpha squad lead? Can I get an alpha team lead? Chris, you're alpha team lead. Okay, Luxy saved you. Alpha filled. Can I get a Bravo squad lead? Can I get a Bravo team lead? Silent Knight, you're now team lead. All right, Phil Bravo. Can I get a Charlie squad lead? Can I get a Charlie team lead? Clone, congratulations.
Damn it.
Can I get Charlie filled?
How have you guys not fucking
Can
figured
I
this
get
shit out?
Delta squad? Well, I mean, the two of you will figure it out, but yeah.
God.
Just rest this went way too bloody smoothly.
Well, I normally don't do team leads. Once in a while I do just to screw with you guys if I notice slotting is slower. So,
It's
you
gonna
know?
make my next mission entertaining. There's 3 team leads per squad.
Amazing.
Oh,
Also,
Marines.
random bit of random info. Friday will be a DayZ pay for pain. You can go look on my Discord for info about that. And yes, I'm serious when I say that. Anyway, pushing us to
I
map.
don't have the game.
Fuck.
DayZ's 40% off right
Pay for
now.
pain.
How would that even work?
You're gonna find out.
Is this a
Conscious
sponsored
to
video?
watch.
Yeah, I was about to say sponsored video.
How are you able to do PvE in... You know what? Fuck it. Someone try and...
So Iceberg, I agree with you, and then I actually... Oh, where will you be when T-Far strikes? T-Far! Oh, T-Far, no! T-Far, no, not the belt! Ah! So, Iceberg, you underestimated, as I do, how much mutant shit we have in the DayZ server right
we
now.
Have, oh my god,
Oh
there's
my
a lot.
god. There's...
But it's not as good as
Oh.
the T-Rex climbing the wall.
They'll
If you
still do
notice-
that.
If you noticed, Liru, when I walked through the roads yesterday, I heard howls from the forest.
Yeah, that was me testing stuff.
That.
Have
that
fun.
was- So that was you who said, okay, that was you then.
Don't worry about it.
I
All right.
just want to bring the radio.
You're in danger.
I know. So here's the deal. You guys are spawning at the infantry mark. I don't mark it clearly because I'm a jerk. Your job is to literally clear this riverbed area. I also thought about putting stuff up here, but I realized that might take too long because it's a bit of a climb. So that area to the right is all cleared out. I'll just use that AO for something else later, probably a SOG thing. Your end point is marked. There will probably be bad guys there. Beyond that end point, there are technically friendlies there, but I don't have them spawn because then they shoot at each other. So what I would recommend in terms of highlighted points are the ones that are marked, but also the best place to cross is the bridge here. Also, just above it is a tunnel. Also, MacMarine, where you just marked those aren't where friendlies are. It's, okay, yeah, no, okay, whatever, never mind, I got it. But anyway, that's it for points of interest. I have a lot of ambushes pre-spawn, but I'll also be spawning in more stuff. Oh, final thing I forgot to mention, if you want to, because I have some numbers in the backlog, and I'll finalize this in Mission 3, which will finish the second and final arc for the Germans, is kind of the prologue here. Load your Vix with extra guns that you can loot, and it will have an impact, especially if they're RPGs or RPDs or statics.
So we fucking loot them now so we can loot them later. Nice.
But basically, the whole point is that's just something to think about. But otherwise, that is it. Mac Marine, any questions?
Do we have to clear the area over here to the south?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I said that bridge is a point of interest, because that's probably where you're going to need to cross to do that. I'm going to say, for the sake of the operation, this would be that area of interest. Once you clear that, then you can start pulling back. The area that was just boxed is also fair game, but stuff over here, for example, you don't have to physically go over. It just depends, again, because I want this to take 2 hours, so, you know. I'm deleting Katarino's box because I'm a jerk. Any other questions?
Enemy armor?
Well, they only came in helicopters, so armor is unlikely. What I will also state is they have started commandeering civilian VIX and trucks, so they might have some trucks that we have, so be careful. But otherwise, the only things you can bring in helicopters are infantry, statics, heavy weapons that you can construct. But beyond that, very little in terms of fortifications or vehicles. So I wouldn't expect BTRs, tanks, and shit.
Alright.
Good question, though. Any other questions?
I'm guessing probably a lot of AT then?
Perhaps.
Who put the Among Us in the bottom corner? I
And
saw
with that, Among Us, we start.
Doing huge. That's a hilarious name.
All right, so to break it down, ladies and gentlemen, that's your resupply car for VIX. That is your respawn car. That's your little AA techie, which you can use against infantry, and then 2 trucks, 2 transport VIX, and then 2 static machine guns, 4 boxes of medical, and 4 boxes of extra boom boom. And I did put 5 AT and Willie Pete rockets per truck and box of boom boom, so have fun. Yo.
What kind of super glue did you use for that? And where can I get some?
Well, actually, if you look at the VIC, this is really interesting because it has a little hatch on the top, so it's connected to that hatch. It's like a slide-on thing, similar to how your scope works. Yeah. See, I actually make this seem somewhat possible, all right? Yeah. I don't just mindlessly attach shit to shit. No, that would be what a frickin' Frankenstein duck. Wait, I do that. Never mind.
Pressing at the top of the map, Liru, just for you.
You put...
50 check.
I hope you die.
6-0.
The damn pickle char revanche. Oh, and Judge put another one. Okay.
6-0.
Nope.
Let me get off of 5-0 there. All right, this is High Command on frequency 50. Requesting radio check, over.
Good check.
Alright, lead them and come to the house to the west of the supply car.
Oh my gosh, my brain's fried. All right, global AI skill. Let's go 90. I'm going to bring it up to 25 today. High commanding, high spotting, high reload speed. Let's go to side here because we're going to get things started up. Hostile, green 4, no message. Cool. All right. Disable that damage. Let them get their loot. So this is the second mission of our Argentinian campaign. This is a campaign I've had on my shelf for 2 years. I've just been waiting for a proper map to do it. And we finally have that map, and I'm super excited for it. Did you flip your static? No, you just somehow scuffed it. Okay, well, that's fine. I can move you to be here instead. I didn't catch this when I tested the file, but that's fine. Sometimes you just aren't able to tell. So I have a story so far. It's about 1960, give or take. 1959, 1958. I actually didn't put the dates down. And during World War II, a massive amount of Nazi Germany was able to get a lot of personnel over to Argentina discreetly as they realized they were starting to lose the war. So they turned Argentina into a Nazi regime and kept it under the radar of everyone. Fast forward to today, the Soviet Union is attempting to get a foothold in South America, and they're trying to, after realizing that there is a Nazi German regiment in Argentina. They're using that as a way to strong arm into Argentina.
Intermission 2 people from there.
Using the same tactics the Germans were using to keep everything quiet. So they could secretly build up a military force. And right now that military force is skirmishing with the German force, who's proving actually a lot more resilient than the Soviets thought. So this is kind of the prologue to the campaign, these two missions, to show that the Soviets kind of, try to get involved and strong-arm the Germans into conceding so the Soviets could set up a puppets government here, but the Germans are doing well to resist. This will also spearhead German weapon research, so we can start doing some really interesting stuff. Now, tomorrow, we're going to start the first SOG op of this campaign, where U.S. Special Forces, the SOG groups, are going to be moved from Vietnam over to Argentina after fears of what people are reporting possible Nazi Germany and Soviet forces in firefights. So that's going to be fun. That AO is going to be up here at this airfield. And there's going to be a few things up for grabs where, depending on what the SOG forces do, if they all die, the German faction gets a benefit. If the SOG guys get their main objective done, the campaign progresses naturally. If the SOG guys get some optional objectives done, it hinders the German players. But this is going to end with the player base on the US side doing things. So the stronger the player base builds the German forces up, the harder they're going to be to fight in the aft end of the campaign. I wrote this campaign, I think, back in 2019 or 2020, on and off, knowing that we didn't have the right map because I wanted something kind of Klafgan-ish, but with its own specific areas. And, I mean, this is perfect. It's an Argentinian map that was exactly what I wanted for this, to perfectly fit the, the Argentine and German memes. And then we just, I had written down to use Unsun, which I'm not sure if Prairie Fire came out yet, but, Unsun is the backbone because it had Kar 98s, had German weaponry, Soviet weaponry, US weaponry, and then I could fill in the gaps with a few other things, and I mean, that's what we're getting right now. So it's been a fun campaign. It's been a very, very fun campaign. But I've been good, channel. Hope you've been going well as well. But some other announcements. Hope everything's going well with all you guys. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I went from editing a shit ton of videos today to working on... We're going to, after this stream, have another stream. I don't know if it's going to be immediate or after whenever dinner's cooked, because I feel like Bloodwind's probably going to have dinner ready by the time I end the stream. But we're going to start looking at DayZ from an admin interface perspective, because this Friday at 11:30 p.m., since we've had 2 weeks of events, my player, I guess I can't call it my player base, I guess the people that frequent my DayZ server want to do...
Send in Goat Team 6.
A pay-for-pain style event. And it's very experimental. Because, I mean, just saying that out loud, I've had so many people ask me, well, how are you going to do that? How are the logistics going to work? And I've been spending a lot of time the past day or two polling the players that are going to play it on what are going to be the specific implications with everything. And by the way, I'm not going to have a Zeus interface. It's going to be really, really interesting because I'm going to literally be doing this Gmod style where I'm pretty much invisible, spawning everything in as is. And then we get to watch them from a first-person POV screaming as they're chased by some rather interesting stuff. But it's also nice because I didn't want to do a pay-for-pain ARMA event this month. I wanted to take a break, and this is the perfect way to take that break. But I also have been looking at my midterm and long-term goals for new things to fund, such as a new computer to turn my current computer into a streaming computer. Oh my god.
You fucking idiots. Okay, we'll go with this. We'll see how far we go, but we only have the gun G for us. This is fun. Let's try.
It's okay. They're saving them for later, right?
God damn it, someone
Playing conservative.
Playing conservative, okay.
Why did we take the covered truck with no weapons with us?
So,
it can fit people.
I mean, you can fit everyone in the gun trucks too, but anyway, I will say this for the record, if you lose any assets today, it doesn't negatively affect the campaign, so feel free to use everything, but yeah, that's kind of funny that you take the unarmed trucks and not the armed. Okay, yep, have fun.
This will be hilarious. Oh well.
Just Just play what you want, guys.
It's for okay, when we roll into contact Alpha, you're clearing the riverside bit. Bravo, you're going to be in the middle between the road. Charlie, you're going to be clearing along the road.
Right. I'm going to be helping using the Pay for Pain funds to basically start funding for new projects I want to get into. From a whole channel rebrand to new emotes to a new computer to then turn my current computer into a streaming computer to optimize everything so I can hopefully upscale the quality
Bravo, you're clearing the river
of everything I'm doing.
Charlie, you're clearing
potentially get a new face rig because I'll have the cores to do it. Merge is something I'm also looking into on the side, but I already said I'm not going to be tackling that till after April ends.
Be kind of cool. How about no?
If the truck moves over to the side, I can overtake.
Let's see, what else?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I think that's really it for, no, there's more stuff. I'm just going brain dead on it at the moment, but we've got, again, a lot of stuff being worked on. I've got M's, you know. Who remembers M's? One of my old editors. Sorry, I have my headset off because I'm turning my fan on.
Also, gun.
Starting to go into spring and summer, which means the house is going to get hotter, which means I got to put the damn fan on again. I like winter because I don't have to put the fan on, but...
He's fine, he's currently doing a swap.
Also, you might want infantry in front of you, so you know if you...
But I've got M's working on the 5-year, 6-year, and 7-year badges for subs, and then I'm also going to work on some Tier 2 and Tier 3 sub stuff. We're going to work on some bit emotes, some stuff I'm going to have M's work on, some I'm probably going to have the person that made all the other emotes, the latest batch, for me. But I want to start upscaling things up a bit more, you know, because we've been doing everything in increments. Also, I love this car. He's literally kneeling off of the damn Vic because I have to make these by hand because I don't have the assets that I want, which I find hilarious. All right. So I think it's about time. Let's get our units up here. To open up our ambush. But again, I have a lot of ambushes pre-made. Here comes the fire. So one of the upgrades the player base got was they have a rifleman in every squad that now has an SKS.
Nah, that's the mark position.
But yeah, we've also been coming up with a lot of DayZ events to do as well. So, you know, just a lot of good stuff coming, guys, and I'm excited for it.
So again, I'm currently in the room that's adding the shooters on the other side. The what? Alpha, you're in the river.
Yep, so I've also deployed some statics to have these guys all shoot. So we got some PKM, some Dishkas.
They can be on the river bed as well. You are situated to be clear along the river.
Damo, you have a good life too, my man. And I could jam their comms with some radio jammers, but I don't think I have anything in this campaign meant for that.
It's gonna be fine. I trust the driver.
Usually you do comm jamming stuff for more like spec ops stuff or whatnot, but for here I don't have any plans for something like that. You know, at least not this campaign. But in future stuff, maybe. I know we have I want to do a 343 Guilty Spark tomorrow with the new Flood assets, and then an Emu op on Wednesday. So maybe for the Emu op, we'll see. But I know there's, I think it's Crow's Electronic Warfare. I think he has some radio jammers in there, and if not, you can always find the scripts on forum pages or ask around in like the official Arma 3 Discord. You should be fine. But, you know, there's always that possibility. Otherwise, first firefight, nothing too hard here. So I was going to try to have him run, but he was crippled. But very simple first firefight there. The real ambush is going to be here at this ridge. I've got multiple statics ready to go, 3 PKMs, a full rifle squad. I'm going to have a squad kind of run down from over here. I'm going to spawn another squad here and have them run around. This is going to be the first bloody battle.
The river are also dead. Keep moving on then.
But yeah, they had a few casualties there. They're still working on another one.
Another gun launched me.
But yeah, 25% accuracy because I think we might not have lambs on actually. I gotta look, but it's meant to be a tough fight. Literally a meat grinder if they want to just kind of go up the river instead of you know, sending maybe a squad around to flank. That's exactly what I'm gonna go for here. But I think they are bringing their respawn Vic with them. It is, yep, it's back there. They got the triple R Vic. They have JY drive that up, so should be a-okay. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, I haven't felt this, I want to say nostalgic, but it's not really nostalgia. It's just kind of happiness for this campaign overall. Because, you know, this is something I've had on the dock for a while, and we're finally getting around to doing it. And it's just, I just feel very happy about it all.
About 14.
Delta getting engaged from east.
Now you're going to see those PKM statics tear that front Vic apart if they're not careful and quickly go into defilade cover. Still got other forces coming up. Here, now I'm going to have them set to automatic here. I'm going to set them up right on that ridge, put them in a line formation, then have them go prone.
This is Charlie. The Jeep is down. The guys on it are no longer there. The what Jeep? The gun Jeep. Whose gun Jeep?
No, Delta dismounted it because we got told not to use the main gun on the Jeep on infantry.
What? Who told you that?
Not naming names.
Okay,
No, that was.
Doc, can you see it? It should be right in
Tell
front
him
of you.
to say,
Yeah,
oh yeah, I can't take game with you.
Right about it. Enemies on the other side. Yeah, I'm at the little...
Yeah, that's a great target for the AA Vic.
Fuck. Liru don't hit this.
Yeah?
Just tell him he's a poo-poo head and get on the gun truck and start firing dope.
What is going on? I don't know what their comms are all about, but good God. D-Dragon just got up there and got annihilated.
You have a fucking resupply with us. There is a resupply truck with us, yes. So Delta, get on that bloody gun and start popping off.
Alright, it's all I got to get back on it.
Fine if you stay that low.
So it's practically...
So they have AT too.
Daxi, can you fire forward?
What do you mean?
Never mind, Daxi.
I mean, we have to direct fire it at them and have to actually hit them to hurt them. Hitting next to them and trying to splash them does not significantly hurt them enough. We have to waste a lot of
this
ammo
force
on
start coming
one
around
guy
over
to
here.
kill him.
That's just bullshit.
Well, it is an AA gun, so I think if we had air targets, it would be very good, but yeah, it's bullshit.
That's why I gave him some static MGs to also use, but,
Against the infantry.
you know.
One would think that, right?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the gun on the Jeep is less powerful than the one on the truck that people are getting killed southwest on the ridge.
So I do have an AT static up there as well. Bobby's really far on his own up here. Hope he doesn't get picked off. You got these guys working on the forces up on the ridge. I'm going to have a group of QRF come up. Because, you know, I'm trying to make this AO last about 2 hours. This river clearing here. PKM's reloading. Shots are dropping off just below him. There he is. But yeah, I also use this stream to really work on my ambush plays. Did he just put a Willy Pete on that dude? Yes, he did. All right, he's cooking. I've noticed the Willy Petes aren't that effective, so if I see people in the Willy Pete gas, I'll just manually kill them off, because at that point, you're dead. You know, you're cooking to death. That's the point of an ambush, though. And yeah, I don't have anyone shooting through the bushes. I have them under the bushes. There's a critical difference there. And this guy's not shooting. He's just staying back. And this team coming up there engaging.
Okay, start pushing.
There.
Alpha has dismounted one time. Fish got
Listen to their
truck. We're
squad
gonna
there.
push on it.
Okay, so they destroyed
Charlie's
the...
currently still engaging in an
Gotcha.
additional squad that reinforced the ambush to the east. Cool.
Bobby's fighting dudes with AKs. No, that's an SKS, my bad.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, we're starting to see people drop the Car 98s in favor of the SKSs. Bolt action versus semi-auto, I'm not surprised. Alright, so they're moving past these bodies. They'll go ahead and delete them off. These guys will go ahead and delete off.
Also, luckily, they stay close to the trees here as well.
Yeah, I'm taking rounds west-northwest still.
Also, feel free to resupply at any point.
I'm grabbing my mech back.
Push everyone, please.
Pushing. I'm by the AA truck's good for maybe one more engagement. 27 rounds plus one more box.
Yeah, it's behind to the west.
West, back on the place where the fuckers.
Finally got him. Alright. Cool deal here. So right now I'm only using the leader unit, I believe has an AK, and the rest of them have
That might not be a
SKSs.
good
Yep.
idea to continue pushing while the back of our force is still engaged.
Pull back, there's a full squad there.
I'm by the truck.
Oh, some hazmat.
Ooh! Went right in my face.
Okay, cream team, keep moving.
How the fuck are all the guys still alive there, by the way? Yeah, they're all fucking lying there.
Ouch.
I'm moving forward.
Yeah, start pushing. I need those people dead. I don't believe we shot anymore.
Current, there's either rockets or mortars going off to the east right now.
This is Charlie, we've neutralized the contacts to the east.
Alley-oop.
We're gonna start pushing back up south down the road. Yeah, keep pushing onwards on the east out the road, a bit of it.
Another line of dudes right here engaging. I'm gonna unpath these guys because they're in a garrison right now. And I'm gonna have them pull back.
to ground.
Oh, I think I left that on accident. That's fine.
Resupply Vic at the moment. North on the road. Good copy. Alpha gun truck's gonna need a resupply moving to you.
And we're putting stuff in the thicket up here. Just to keep it secure. Are these guys starting to move yet? Yes, they are. Alright, I'll stand them. I'll put them in that automatic mode right there. Alright, so they're keeping wide formation here.
Can any
These
other
forces
squad
aren't
help
engaging.
Alpha really quick? We can't kill these shirts for some reason. Southwest on the other side.
Here, I'm gonna stand them up. Or at least crouch them up. Because I think they're having issues. I mean, they're hitting them. They're just not landing the headshots they need. But the whole point is to have the AA guns that can pick these units off if they need to.
No one.
You know what I mean? Is this drivable, or did they like
Stick together,
completely destroy it? Oh yeah, no, that thing's scuffed. All right. Well, we can get on the gun and screw with people.
Yeah.
Oh, the truck got remounted.
Dishka truck got remounted.
Ground, this is Bravo. We've secured an enemy SPG-9. Bravo's currently in the front.
Are you serious?
Husband, are you dying?
No.
The Alpha's gonna need help in the fucking riverbed.
Ooh, they sound angry. Ow, hey. Ooh, I just blew somebody's head off. Oh my god. Oh, damn. I blew Revanche's face off. Good god. Alright, they're being very slow to maneuver everything around.
Conserve ammo base. Fucking make full shotgun. Takes a long time to reload.
I'm gonna try and grab the truck.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Get banded, get medicked up, and start pushing.
Is everybody at the trencher?
Good shot.
Correct location.
Yeah, they should really consider clearing the area out before they start looting. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would save them for quite a bit, you know? Ah, well. I do like that they're picking up AT and whatnot.
Buildings ahead, southeast.
Alright, so they finally have the Vic coming up to support. But yeah, I screwed that group up a little bit. I'm going to respawn this guy real quick with all the ammo that he previously had, just to pull him back. And let's go ahead, jump back here again. I'm trying to only use riflemen, and then for the second half, I'll use my full squads, because otherwise you're going to see all the players start picking up RPDs and whatnot. But yeah, everything's, you know, so far so good here. We're just pushing against them. I'm gonna have these guys aggro diamond formation moving up here. And then there is one thing that I do want to use because I think it'll be really cute. Aw, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Literally the dumbest thing I can think of. But it'll technically work out. So let's get it in there. It's a freaking RPD. Wooden dinghy boat. Why do the Germans still have bolt action? Because they were really just focusing in the, you know, 20 years since the war, well, 15 to 20, on kind of just keeping low profile, slowly securing assets, and only, I want to say, within the past year, they've been able to, you know, get all of their shit situated, keep themselves low profile, but then start working on new weapon technologies and whatnot to then mass produce. Because you got to think, when you're building weaponry, vehicles and all that stuff, you have to have that ability to do so, and they were setting up their own government within a government, and they had to focus on that first.
Charlie?
Oh dear. So right off the bat, they did a good job because they've disabled 2 of these statics here.
We were doing fine until the machine gunner woke back up and mowed down half my squad, but we're getting back up now. I was down for a while.
That's not good. Oh, I think they were talking about that thing right there. It wasn't he woke back up, it just he remounted. up at
The
him.
dude's not mounted. He's dismounted from it. He's just standing there.
He just
Oh, we didn't tank that one. So I think the reason these guys aren't insta-dying to those rounds is because I gave them flak jackets. And SOG Prairie Fire flak jackets are really, really good at taking explosive damage. Yeah. It doesn't. It says it has no armor, but it does have that armor.
Also gonna need a medic on this down somewhere around our pause.
Whereabouts are you?
Yeah. Whoever's in the second country, tell them to cease fire in that building. I don't see any more bounty gunners up there. Affirm, holding.
On the way.
It's an IDF fight. I think the wind started pushing it back. That's so funny, yeah. So I think I was firing it real quick. Shift K. Nope, there's no wind. Okay, that's weird. Alright, they're moving up otherwise. Do I still have the boat? Yeah, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna quickly jump back. But by jumping back and forth like this, I can really minimize the amount of map that's actually rendered in on the server, and therefore keep frames very, very good. There's my boat. My boat just immediately got annihilated. So yeah, the AA gun's really good at boats and vehicles and aircraft, but not necessarily infantry. And oh, their medic just ate shit. They might still be able to say him if they bandage him up and give him an epi to wake up, but
I've
otherwise
also marked,
might not be possible.
recoverable Dishka truck that you can repair. It's just the engine that's fucked.
Well, considering no one wants the truck, so might as well leave it.
Yeah, I just need your medic. My medic's so fucked.
The port boat, yeah, right? Isn't AAV infantry a war crime? Well, I mean, it's fanatical Germans doing it, so I don't think they really care, especially when the Soviets are so far from home, so... You know, who's gonna report the war crime? When you think about it. Also, I have noticed that they've been digging spider holes like this, so I'm gonna add it to the lore that the Germans can build spider hole entrenchment style stuff. Because they're using that from the E-tools when I just meant for them to use trenches. But yeah, I'm basically making this style of campaign where the player base is their own worst enemy because it's just their own actions I then use against them. This is also where the first medical box is gonna be. I think I have it back here in this corner. Yep. So if they need medical resupply, they have it right there, ready to go. And I don't have AI unconscious on because I don't... I have my own gripes with it, with how armor works.
This is Charlie.
Because if an AI goes unconscious on a static, they don't... They're not properly shown off the stack, so when they wake back up, it doesn't show them on the static before they start firing. They can start firing before they look like they wake up, so it looks like a turret shooting at people without, Ooh, well, zoked on my fish gun. But yeah, I put a lot of murder things in here. This is something to give them grenades for. Looks like they got them now. But yeah, so it'll look like the turret's shooting at them before the AI actually physically reappears there. So it's very easy for a single static to then murder people. Ooh, he got blown away. Yeah, I have another one right there. So another thing I could have done was I could have locked their pathing to look at a specific angle. To do that, I just have to double click and disable the move so they don't move their feet. But I like to give the player base a chance. But yeah, the whole point of that position is you got to come around and flank it, and then you can toss grenades in here and then blow them all up.
Moved on at all?
To the left is a hallway.
Yeah, and I have someone in the doorway right there. But yeah, I'm very mean when it comes to my AI placement.
Bravo.
Did you hear him? He went, he gave a big gas! Oh, that's hilarious! There you go. Yeah, get some grenade. Oh, that's right on him. Good throw.
The enemies on the hill.
Yeah, you literally blew that up. Good job, Sam.
On small hill, like right outside the base.
Oh,
The building, rather.
that was hilarious. I love it when players realize their mistakes, and you hear that like half second of them freaking out about it before they get killed off, you know? That's what I live for in some of these ops. And then of course you can always take the ladder way too, because I don't put anything to cover these if they really need to flank.
Bravo started, we're just now moving up past second.
But no, I try my best to make the players work for everything, you know? No one warned him. Yeah, you gotta warn him about the fatal funnels, otherwise people are gonna make the same mistakes. I don't know what sound that was, but apparently it wasn't found. Alright, I'm gonna start sending counterattacks here. But yeah, I find that when you balance things back and forth like that, it,
Charlie, I got guys clearing out the 3rd floor right now, and I'm up here as well, so don't shoot me.
it makes for better gameplay overall. Otherwise, things get really generic, but if you actively try to challenge the players so the player base get better, then you can do more advanced stuff against them, and, you know, it keeps everything fresh.
Guys in the big building, you have enemies
Oh,
pushing you from the low ground.
Oh, God. That's the, there's statics going to work here. They're little gun cars. There he goes. But yeah, pretty much just trying to send a massive QRF attack here. At an angle where I can kind of get away with spawning it. But I'm going to backtrack real quick. I'm going to do another boat, because the boats are so fun.
Okay, a small portion of Charlie is inside the building right now.
And then go back to my debug corner.
Okay, Charlie, clear the building. I will moving forward.
Let's do one command squad with all the bells and whistles of AT and a machine gun.
Currently engaging contacts outside the building who are
and go back to covering the,
yeah, this is Charlie. Be
using
advised,
the SKS squad.
2 times squads worth of infantry to the southeast.
Alright, here, let me go back. Let's delete everything they've moved past. And now let's cover the rest of the action that they're going here. So we got one group over here. They've got an AA gun on the right flank. They've got a squad right here still fighting in the forest. I don't know why. I keep seeing Chabokas in the front, and he keeps getting shot. Now you got this player base up here, utilizing the various floors of this hotel building. Got some guys at ground level as well. And they're trying to kick some ass. And they're so far succeeding. I got that boat coming now. So this guy I want to control manually because...
Pull back from the fucking river.
That's the fun weapon to use, and I can also get the AT guy.
Current stuff southwest is dealt with.
Yep.
Kind of need your med.
Where are you?
I'll update it in a sec.
Pulling back.
I think I backblasted this guy a bit.
3 is northwest of Bravo, Mike.
Alright, we're shooting the shitters on the other side of the shore.
So because all of these guys have short-range radios, we hear Alpha Squad because every radio is preset to 60.
Just outside the front door.
Oh! Ran right into that guy. Yep, otherwise they're fighting through and getting through a majority of that. That's most of that attack done. They killed the boat, so these guys have gone to defend only. So I'm going to try to have them pull away right here. Otherwise, that is that fight mostly done. Him, I'm going to go ahead and delete. Alright, so far so good there.
There's sitters on the other side. Never mind, they're in the water.
Ooh! Oh, he didn't wake up from that. He's becoming a fish. And his rifle, I think, just went in... Okay, no, it's in his legs. I was about to say, not a good way to die. That guy also got cartwheeled there. Alright, so now this next stretch is going to be a little tough. I'm going to be putting forces on the top of this ridge. They're just going to be AA gun bait, but I also have these patches of elephant grass I can spawn things in.
Saver again for
The
Bravo.
real next fight is going to be the
How's
tunnel.
the building looking?
We and then I have a bridge right here as well.
We're now leaving. We're heading southwest. Or
we have
south,
the AOs down here, but I want to say we're about a third to halfway done with this AO.
Hello,
Probably
Charlie,
I want to say a
where are
third
you
because I
going?
got to cross the bridge, clear this area out, and then come
Charlie
back and then
is
go to the
southeast
end
of the
point.
building, pushing further south towards contact.
Oh, this was the first,
Try
you
to
know,
stick the road
hurdle,
east of the
major
road if there's
engagement,
any
I would
cover
say,
over there.
compared to all the other ones which I had at like the
So we'll be
skirmish
able
level.
to truck and try to stay on the main road for Charlie.
No, you can cross it.
They're quite low. You should be able to cross it just fine.
I'll pretty much only get a pinky wet.
Oh yeah, and the person who's asked can bring up a respawn truck.
Hell yeah. Beep beep, bitches.
Jesus, this music doesn't fit the water.
Good. Now that I thought about probably should not.
Delta 3 armed, pushing back to the main road.
This is marked as an enemy area, but it's kind of a dud, because I looked at this AO, I'm like, I don't want to garrison this. This looks really bad. I will, however, start setting up the next line of forces to come in.
Oh yeah, which one of you was before? Which of you don't have a vehicle with you?
Alright, let's go ahead, get these units in here.
So everyone has a vehicle they're carrying them.
See, he always freaks me out when he speaks because he sounds like he's having a weird packet loss issue, but it's only him.
To the south, around these
And then what you're hearing now is just a natural breakaway of comms because of distance, but you know, since we've been dodging DOS, DDoS issues, I low-key go, oh shit, here it comes, but then I hear other people speaking, it's like, oh, it's fine. Why do the Germans speak English?
Bravo, Brand.
Because...
This is Bravo. How many vehicles are you carrying with?
That's actually a really good question.
We have no vehicle.
So let me put it like this. When I have the proper language for the units to use, for example, these guys will speak Russian because I've set them to, because you have the Russian language part of the Unsun mod set that we use. However, I don't have German. The only locations I know where German is, in terms of mods, is World War II mods or modern day... I think the BWN mod has a German language. But if you're talking about why the player base is speaking English, well then I can't do that. I can't fix that one for you, I'm sorry. So the player base, or at least the Green 4 faction, when the player base fights them as the US or potentially the Soviets, depending on how the campaign goes, my Germans I'm just going to set to no voice, so they won't speak anything at all, so it's not immersion breaking. But if you're asking why the player base is speaking English when they're a German faction, it's just... How would I even... How would you expect me to do that? Yeah, you can join in and speak German to the other players, and the player's gonna go, what do you mean? I'm just gonna shout at them in German. That'd be pretty damn funny, though, not gonna lie. I do want to get a group on that ridge.
Mac, we're gonna need squads clearing the upper fucking reaches of this shit.
Repeat.
We need squads clearing the upper road.
Is it Charlie over there?
We are all alone at, I think this is the rest stop.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are events I cover occasionally from like a Czech community. It's been the recent one where they all speak Czech and they roleplay as Czech Republic. That's the proper term for them now. Czech Republic forces in a coalition with other forces, and they do speak their native languages. But they tie that into their lore. They don't make the lore and then build the op and only find Czech players to play it. You know what I mean? Like, that's a language barrier thing. Learn German in one day, yes. The Duolingo bird, you know, you gotta learn it in a few days or else they'll kill your family, that sort of meme.
Be advised, we're coming south.
Boats, south.
RPD boats, go! Yeah, then we have some shooting from over here at this island. Those boats are just really easy to shoot out before the crew actually gets killed. I think just one AA shot hits it and it immediately breaks. Here's what I want to do. I want to test. I want to disable the boat's damage, but the people in there, they still have their damage enabled. So I'm going to see if, unless I see this thing get outright schwacked, which, yeah. They are using the AA guns against it, so there's no point in me setting it to invincible. I'm trying to see if it's just like a rifle shot doing it, but no, they're using the freaking AA gun to tear it apart immediately. She got Soul coming back here. I don't know if he died or something.
Boat was called Moskva. It sunk after 2 hits.
God damn it, guys.
Bad joke's bad.
Yeah, so I think that's the respawn vehicle back there. I think Soul actually died. Now he has to do the Walk of Shame, but no one's keeping track of those Vics anymore, which means I have to be careful, make sure I don't delete them, because now player base aren't keeping track of them. Alright, so I'm going to keep the AI in diamond formation to go up these roads here. I mean, it's really open. They're going to instantly get torn apart, but, you know. I'm going to put one more team in here just to run down. Whew. Join the game and shout at the players in German? Go ahead. I'm sure that'll work out really well for you. Yeah, Soul's already trading his weaponry out for what he can get. I'm surprised. I've only seen one Willie Pete rocket used. I hope when we get to the tunnel, we'll see a little bit more. But, you know, I guess that'll all depend. Bring that force back a little bit. What is Sam doing? Sam!
Infomercials.
Stop it, Sam.
Sam, this seat's actually pretty comfortable.
Hey, Clades, get me a sandwich.
Damn, this channel slaps.
Right? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. It's just like drinking soda water. It gives you that weird staticky fuzz feeling.
I see.
It's like watching Channel 3 in the old days.
Yeah? You know, isn't there like a firefight going on right now?
Somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, apparently they're coming now.
I see.
We'll be back.
Shouldn't you guys be, doing something? But no, I really, so every 6 months, 3 to 6 months, I will go back on my content and I'll look at a video from once every 3 months and I'll skim it. And one thing I have noticed is I've gotten a lot more casual when I do this stuff. I used to be a lot more serious and hardcore with it. Really bratty, I want to say, when people wouldn't, you know, take it to that same level. I've really just chilled out and mellowed out. You know, it's not bad. But yeah, so this is a little bit of a bottleneck where things get a little easier. God damn it. Yeah, one thing I can't beat with the AI is if they run through the damn rocks, but what can you do? Let me put these guys out here. Karen Liru, oh my god. Just ask someone like Iceberg or one of the older players of TSB about my NCO voice. That's always worth a conversation. They are more than happy to show you the clips. But I think we all, you know, have a teething phase over all this. I love how Soul has decided to swim it instead of going around, but that's fine. But no, every YouTuber has their teething, in my opinion. Some are going to get through it quickly, some are never going to get through it. That's just everyone's rise to power, you know? Be it through Twitch or YouTube or running a community or yada-yada. I've seen it everywhere, and I've had it myself.
Alright, good shot. He's dead.
Ouch. Is Spark gonna take a truck and drive up with it? That's funny. I can't wait for the next person to die. I'll probably just drive the respawn Vic up. See, I don't want to run units around because I feel like they're gonna run through the tunnel, but here, I'll put this squad down here and we'll just see what they do. But if they start running through the tunnel texture, then yeah, that has to go, you know? Once we start getting to the bridge, though, that's when I'll really start changing the squad out for the heavier squads with the RPDs. I'm gonna spawn another fire team over here and put them in a... Let's do a line formation. Put them on the coast right there. Yeah, keeping the bodies deleted. They're getting through this part because this is, you know, a bit more of a narrow part. Iceberg just got iced.
There's still a single. Oh, that's...
Ooh, there's the kill zone. That was a grenade thrown.
If you can. If you're not setting full security, please.
There's that one squad running up. We got these forces following up. Oh.
Do you think question mark?
Yep, stand by.
Do you think?
Oh boy.
Huh. That wasn't desync, that was a memory leak error. Weird. Yeah, no, the server outright crashed. Weird. Alright. Well, that's fine. I mean, we're at a good stopping point anyway for a halfway point, and then I can just reset everything immediately. Let me think.
Restart where we are, Liru?
Yep, restarting the server right now. Just get out real quick. Weird.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that wasn't a DOS issue. That was just the server had a memory leak or something.
Nice.
Oh, fun.
Very advanced DOS.
the insta crash.
He just walks up to the server, takes out the RAM, leaves.
Sounds about right.
So we're probably soon going to get a lot of just protecting Liru's server.
Yes.
Yeah, the weird thing is, so I'm looking through the RPD right now, and the server doesn't even know what did that. So it just gives me a random error of can't find this thing, and then it doesn't give me a crash report. So weird.
Oh well.
I'm gonna.
The server caught fire again.
I mean, it's rebooting fine, but yep, once it comes up, don't join it until I get on to log in as admin. What we're going to do, guys, is just grab everything and continue forward. I'll, where you were, like just maybe 20 meters before that, I'll put a bunch of bodies so people that had SKSs and shit can re-loot them, and we'll just keep going. But, and I'll put some AKs down as well. But I'm thinking it might also just be a map issue with all of the rocks. Because that's another
really
trend I'm thinking of. But yeah, it is a possibility. But I mean, if it was a DDoS or DOS, then we would have slowed down a lot longer before the server could have potentially given out. So I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But it did happen in an area with a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I know
the entire map is a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, but that was.
What I'm thinking we'll do.
The rocks though, that with advanced ballistics that'll cause some fucky things.
Well, those rocks you can walk through. A lot of the rocks you can walk through.
Did anyone run into an issue besides Alpha of enemies having almost like an invisible wall in front of them?
No.
Absolutely.
It's just the way it's just the way the terrain renders at long range on this map. It's like it's just part of what happens when you port old maps into this newer shit.
It looks. Whole map's made of 100 polygons.
Exactly.
At like far ranges from like on top of the hill, you can barely see anything really.
We also got to the what's it called, the hole in the ground, which probably also didn't help. Tunnel. That's the one.
Yes,
hole in the ground.
It's a hole.
Alright, you guys can start getting on the server, and we can re-assault the hole in the ground.
The sideways hole.
I'm just gonna push it through.
We're assaulting your hole.
Nice.
Isn't that my big job?
Goobers. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll get a crash report this time around. Because I mean, look at the render distance for that, for example. It's floating, but then when you actually get up to it, it's fine. That's just Arma.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Wait.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Interesting.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Okay, nope, I know what's going on. All right.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
All right.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Hey guys, just chill for a second. I don't know why some people are getting kicked for weird side errors, but...
There goes another one.
Bandages.
Someone also mentioned being a seagull, so...
Oh, I'm back. Hello.
Devil Friends, thanks for gifting 5 subs out. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
I blame pickle jars for all this.
All I see is resupply. I do not care about the rest.
Don't worry about him.
Oh,
I mean,
I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is. Alright.
Oh, look at that. Look at this. I'm gonna drop this for a second. Look at this scope on that thing.
Oh.
Nope.
Luxy.
Look at the scope on that.
Steam DMs, that's funny.
That's literally just like
Thank you, Luxy.
It looks kind of weird, doesn't it?
I like all these dead bodies.
Yup.
Oh.
And now they eat.
Briefing.
Now we're reducing.
Oh.
Yep, so I know what the issue is now.
It's a map.
It's because this IP was publicly shown in the TeamSpeak, so they're hitting this one too.
Oh my god.
That's fine, it just means I have to go,
This time.
Oh.
This time. Ice cream.
I think that's our TeamSpeak as well, so...
Well, no, they don't know. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. The TeamSpeak hasn't
We
been hit
get
yet.
through in the end, so we're all fine.
Well, everybody disconnect.
Here, I'm gonna cut the stream. We'll be back in like an hour or two for DayZ stuff, but give me 1 second. I'm actually glad this happened because this, whatchamacallit, this confirms one thing, so now I need to do one more thing and I'll be fine for the rest of a while.